You know what's crazy? Most people go through life feeling stuck, like they're living the same day over and over again. They've got big dreams. They want to change their lives, but they're not doing anything differently. They're trapped in this cycle of comfort and routine, waiting for some miracle to happen. But let me tell you something real. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Say it with me. Nothing changes if nothing changes. If you do what you always did, you'll get what you always got. And now, I know this sounds like common sense, but the truth is, so many of us get caught in this trap. I know because I've been there. We dream about leveling up, but we're too scared to actually make a move. Picture this. You're sitting in a car, engine running, GPS set for a destination that's going to change your life. But instead of driving, you just sit there, foot on the brake, staring at the windshield, wishing you were already there. That sounds crazy, right? But that's what so many of us are doing in life. We've got the map. We know the destination, but we're not moving. We're just sitting there thinking about how good it would feel to get there without putting in the work. And here's the thing. It's comfortable in that car. It's safe. There's no risk of getting lost or taking a wrong turn. But the truth is, you'll never reach your destination if you don't put your foot on the gas. You'll never get to what you want to be if you don't take that first step. You've got to be willing to do something different, to step out your comfort zone if you want to see real change in your life. Think about it. How many times have you looked in the mirror and promised yourself that things were going to be different? Tomorrow I'll start being healthy. Next week I'll go to the gym. Next month I'll start working on this business idea. But then tomorrow comes, next week comes, next month comes, and what happens? You're still in the same place, making the same promises, stuck in the same cycle. It's time to break free from that cycle. It's time to stop waiting for some magical moment when everything's perfect, because that moment will never come. There is no perfect time to start. The perfect time is right now. Crazy thing is, I remember a time in my life when I felt completely lost. I was working a job that I hated, surrounded by people who didn't understand me, living for the weekends, just counting the days. And I kept telling myself that one day things would be different, that one day I'd have the courage to make a change. But that day never came. And then one morning, I woke up and realized that nothing was going to change unless I changed. I was sick of my own excuses. I was tired of feeling like I was wasting my life waiting for something to happen. So I made a decision. I took a leap of faith and I quit my job, cut out all the negativity in my life, and I went in on my own personal growth. I went into what I call monk mode. I isolated myself from the distractions, the toxic influences, and all the noise. I dedicated myself to becoming the best version of me. And guess what? That's when everything changed. I found my purpose, my passion, and I built the life I used to only dream about. You see, we all have two choices in life. We can stay where we are, or we can push ourselves to grow, to evolve, or to become something more. But growth doesn't happen by accident. You don't wake up one day and suddenly find yourself living your dream. It takes action. It takes discipline. It takes a willingness to step outside your comfort zone and do things that most people are too scared to do. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't just put it in the ground and hope it grows. You have to water it. You have to nurture it. You have to give it time and attention. And you have to believe that one day even if you can't see it yet, that seed is going to grow into something amazing. But if you don't take care of it, if you neglect it, if you forget about it, it will never reach its potential. You see, your life is the same way. If you want to see real change, you have to put in the work. You have to be willing to get uncomfortable, to struggle, to fail, and to keep going even when it gets tough. Because I promise you, it's going to get tough. There's going to be days when you want to give up, when you feel like you're not making any progress. But those days are the days that matter the most. Those days are the days that will define who you become. You have to think of your life like a movie. You're the main character, and every day you have the opportunity to write the next chapter. But what kind of story do you want to tell? Are you the hero who overcomes the odds, who fights through adversity, who achieves greatness? Or are you just another character in the background, living a life of quiet desperation, never taking the chance on yourself? Because let me tell you something. Every great story has a turning point. That moment when the hero decides to take action, to fight back, to go after what they really want. This is your turning point. This is your moment to step up and take control of your life. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You gotta be the one to make it happen. You gotta be the one to decide that enough is enough. You're done playing small. You're done living a life that's less than what you deserve. You're ready to make a change. And remember, change isn't about doing something once and hoping for the best. It's about committing to a new way of living, a new mindset, a new set of habits. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it, even when it's hard, and doing what needs to be done. It's about holding yourself to a higher standard and refusing to settle for anything less than your best. So, if you're ready to make a change, if you're ready to stop wishing and start doing, then I challenge you to join me in the Monk Mode Challenge. It's not going to be easy, but nothing worth having ever is. This is your chance to rewrite your story, to control your life, and to become the person you always wanted to be. This isn't just another challenge. It's a commitment to yourself. For a minimum of 30 days, we're going to cut out all the distractions, all the excuses, and focus on becoming the best versions of ourselves. No cheap dopamine, no junk food, no toxic influences, just pure focused effort. We're going to have free courses, guides, weekly webinars, and even virtual retreats to help you along the way. And plus, I'm going to be dropping daily content to keep you motivated and on track. Just click the link in the description if that's something that interests you. This is your chance. This is your chance to break free from the old you and start building the life you always wanted. Imagine the confidence, the clarity, the sense of purpose you'll have when you complete this challenge. That's what Monk Mode is all about. It's about pushing you to new heights and breaking through those barriers that's been holding you back and becoming the person you were meant to be. The power to transform your life is in your hands. What are you going to do with it? I'll see you in the challenge. And if you want to learn more about Monk Mode, just click this playlist over here. I have a ton of videos with explanations. Remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. Stay unstoppable.